What's up, y'all? It's your girl P with the Virgo T, okay? Yes, y'all. I woke up feeling like love, baby. Feeling like love. Still feeling the same way this afternoon. How y'all feeling on this good Wednesday? Mmm. Now I'm telling y'all, I woke up today and I was just feeling like the transformation is really taking its place. Like it's really time for us to gear up. To gear up and get ready to do this thing called life. You know, if you haven't been living, baby, it's time to live. Like right now. Right now. The time is now. We ain't got time to wait on nobody because life is going to continuously pass you by. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I got 3 kids and baby, we living. Period. Period. Telling you. The bottom of the deck, lost. Top of the deck, we taking steps. The next step we taking, the people who got victim mentalities, stop it. Stop it, my people. Kindred partnership, something that we live for, okay? Happy life, happy wife. Let's go. Enjoy is fun, okay? And keep in mind, I just told y'all at the bottom of the deck, loss. And the reason I keep showing the bottom of the deck, loss, because a lot of times we be out here moving around and we really feeling lost. Really feeling like we really don't know what's good. We really don't know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? And, oh, if I could just take steps. Take steps to my happiness. Take steps to my career, my successfulness. Take steps to stop procrastinating. To living a happy life. To being married. To getting out of this mentality. And again, back to having joyous fun. And then when we sit up here and we look over the cards, I just have to tell y'all, when we sit over here and we look at these cards, let me tell y'all, the victim mentality, number 53. 5 and 3 is 8. Okay? And let's talk about it. Number 53 in the card upright, it says, taking your power back. A man is hunched in a corner with a rope tied around one wrist. The other end of the rope is tied to a bedpost. Next to him is a picture of a waterfall with the water flowing out of the picture, splashing around him. Though the water represents his spirit trying to lift him up, the man feels hopeless, resigned to his, resigned to his situation. Even though he has the freedom to untie the rope and leave, you may have a victim consciousness about a situation you're in or about your life in general. Although you are feeling powerless, unable to direct your destiny, you are like the man in the card. You have the power to untie yourself and stand up, take action, and move on. There's something so disabling in the victim mentality. It can create a paralysis of will and energy that keeps you absolutely stuck. Your attitude may come from the situation or from a power hungry person trying to control your life. Your mindset may also be sourced in a story from your past where your power was stripped away. So again, I know I held these cards up, and at the bottom of the deck, I have to show you again. The card is lost, right? Sometimes we often feel so lost. We don't know what to do. We don't know what steps to take. And I just read the victim mentality, right? So as much as we sit here in our heads, we have the ability to take control of our mind and get it back to where we need it to be. However, the thing is not that we can't get there. It's us making ourselves stagnant to where we're not getting there. All you have to do is untie it. But as cliche as this may sound and as simple as it may sound, sometimes when you're actually going through, it's hard to pull yourself out of this dark place. It's hard to try to untie yourself and come out of this dark place. That's why this card was so interesting to me when it said lost, because it's so easy to get lost. It's so easy to be lost in your feelings, lost in your thoughts, lost in your dreams, lost in what you're supposed to do. And this victim mentality is just like, this man is holding his head. If all else fails and you can't think of nothing else, then you have to know that this is solely a you thing. This is a you thing. You could talk about how everybody else did whatever they did to you. But I'm telling you, in order for you to pull yourself out of this dark place, it takes you. It takes you to untie your wrists. It takes you to untie the straps that got you locked into the bedpost. They got you locked into the phone. They got you locked into the clouds. They got you locked into the bed. Where you feel like you can't think. You feel like you can't move no further. This is it. This is your victim mentality that's playing on you. Okay? Even if you are feeling lost. Even if you are feeling lost, at some point you have to take a step. You got to take that first step. The first step will be untying that knot. Just trying to unraveling it. Talking out loud. Trying to figure it out. That's the first step. Now, we're going to go on to move on to taking steps. Let's see. You're taking steps, people. You're taking steps, right? I'm just going to read a little clipping of it so we could go somewhere with this thing. Okay. Taking steps upright. A woman is ascending stairs that lead up to a beautiful sunlit palace. This card is telling you that there are some steps you must be ready to take in order to move forward in your goals. Now is the time to identify the specific tasks necessary to accomplish your desires. You may have been on this journey for some time, but you're ready to consider a wider perspective and try a new approach. It's a good time to stop and take stock of where you are, how you got here, and which direction you want to go next. Your move forward may concern something personal like a new diet or even mental changes. It could also be moving forward to a new job, a creative endeavor, or business venture, or perhaps a new place to live. But there's an inner energy at work here. You're preparing to take steps into the unknown. So plan your next move and muster up your courage. You're ready to advance. Again. Gotta show y'all this. I gotta show y'all this. When I first laid the cards down, this man was lost. He was lost. The next card, this man he had a victim mentality. This next card says you got to take steps. We just talked about taking steps. We just talked about a victim mentality. We just also talked about feeling lost. Feeling lost in the sauce. So first you start out feeling lost. Then you start out with this victim mentality. You lost because you don't know what to do. You don't know which way to turn. Everything probably just feels foreign to you. This man who got this victim mentality, he just sitting here. He don't know what to do. He feel like his back is against the wall. He probably done took all he could take. He don't know which way to turn. He don't really know what to do. He don't even know the first step to get him untied from going through this. And then you have this, taking steps. So this pretty lady, she just basically saying, look, babe, you got to do something. You got to do something. You got to get up out this corner. You got to get up out that bed. You got to get up out that couch. You got to get up out that car. And you got to start taking some steps. You got to start taking some steps that's going to be conducive to you. Because I guarantee you, once you start taking a step, your mentality going to change. Feeling lost is going to change. You're going to start meeting people who have kindred spirits. Even if y'all ain't together right now. Even if you ain't met the right person right now that you want to be your wife or your husband, that don't mean it ain't going to come into fruition. It just means right now you on a different journey to find your happiness. That's what that means. And moving along while you on this beautiful journey, you might just run into your happiness. But what's going to happen is you're going to start running into a lot of people with kindred spirits. You know, you don't meet people by coincidence. A lot of people say that, but you really don't. Your spirits connect because y'all done been there before. Y'all done met each other before. Y'all spirits have met. Y'all sharing the same limelight. This getting you, this right here, kindred spirits, baby, honey, once you did this, what it say? Taking steps. Baby, once you took that step, shoot, you took the first step. Look, then your mind changed. Okay? You had to take a step so your mind could get out of disarray all over the place.